I'm Roddy Gow. I'm the founder and chairman of the Asia-Scotland Institute, based in Edinburgh but operating across Scotland. The population of Singapore is 5.4 million, same size as that of Scotland. It is part of the ASEAN grouping of 10 countries, which represent a population of 600 million, and positioned where it is, it has access in Southeast Asia to a market of about 2 billion people. And it is Scotland's third largest export market, for example, for whisky particularly, and it is the 13th largest export market for Scotland across all products. Singapore is the largest commercial port in the world. It's quite staggering, the statistics of the amount of tonnage that goes through Singapore, both in container shipping and others. It's also a very important hub for oil and gas and refining, and therefore a lot of the oil and gas related services that are specialist products and services coming out of Scotland are highly relevant for that. It is also a market for Scottish educational products. A very highly educated workforce. Education is viewed as being extremely important there, and a number of Scottish universities and schools have already established links with Singapore itself. In terms of healthcare, that's another area, healthcare services. There's an ageing population in Singapore, which represents all sorts of opportunities for those in the pension fund business, for example, for those looking at elderly care, and for those really, I suppose, broadly across the healthcare sector. Well, one of clearly the principal products of Highlands and Islands are I suppose, fish farming and other related foods, and those are all very popular in Singapore. And another area that's important to do with Highlands and Islands is water management. The fact that here in Scotland we have very advanced water and water purification systems, which we know that the Singaporean government is interested in. Well, the World Bank ranks countries and markets according to their stability and according to their assessment of sovereign risk. And Singapore ranks extremely highly there because it's viewed as having, which it does, a very, very stable and growing economy. It is a country with a very developed sense of law and order. It's a country where things like intellectual property are taken very seriously. Well, there's a long history of Scots having done business with Singapore, and Singapore's in many ways been viewed as the most stable place in the region. There's always been this slight interaction between Hong Kong and Singapore, but many, many major companies are based in Singapore as their principal distribution point. So Standard Chartered Bank is there. I've talked about Agreco, they're based there. And people choose these markets because they feel that the staff, the people there, the human capital are completely reliable, law and order works, the common language spoken is English, and the workforce is extremely well trained and developed. So it's a natural place for people to go to, particularly when compared to some of the alternatives where there may be political change taking place at the moment and where people are uncertain of the future. What businesses are looking for is opportunity combined with manageable risk.